Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is all about headstands. I tend to have a lot of people come up to me and ask me how to do a headstand, and then they react with, there's no way I can do a headstand. I promise you, you're capable of doing a headstand. Unless you have a neck injury, a spinal cord injury, or like high blood pressure, it's typically advised not to invert yourself, to go upside down. But other than that, I feel like you just got to build the strength for it and work on it consistently, and you can probably do a headstand. I've also heard many times before, for my ladies out there, if you're menstruating, don't invert yourself. I personally do it like all the time. I'm handstanding, forearm standing, headstanding, like always, even when I'm menstruating, and I'm totally fine. It doesn't really affect me in any way. But I'd say in the end, just listen to your body. If you feel like it's uncomfortable or it hurts you, don't do it, obviously. So yeah, we'll start with some tips as to what a headstand consists of, and then I'll dive into some drills to help you practice your way to a headstand. So yeah, if this is helpful, please like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. And then when you're ready, go ahead and hop onto your mat. Tip number one, this is kind of not a tip, more of a fact, but there are two types of headstands. You have a tripod variation and a supported headstand. I think personally it's an overall preference as to which variation you like more, which one's easier, which one's harder, and all that stuff. I personally like supported headstand. I just feel like it's less pressure on my head for some reason, but again, try both out, see which one works for you, and then do which one's more comfortable at first, and then once you're comfortable with that one, try learning the other variation so that you can do both variations. So for the tripod variation, it's pretty simple. It's in the name. It's a triangle position, so your hands and your head are going to draw out a triangle. You can start off by kind of just drawing an invisible triangle on your mat. And that can just kind of guide you into where your hands and your head should go. And then from there, you can go into your headstand. This triangle position helps you create a stable foundation for your headstand, which will just be easier for you to balance. So if your hands are too close to your head, like in a straight line, it's just going to be really wobbly and it'll be too much on your neck. So make sure you're in that nice triangle position with your hands and your head. From there, you can start to walk your feet in close to your elbows as far as you can, and then you can place your knees onto your arms, and then once you feel comfortable there, you can start extending one leg up at a time, and then I'll break this down further as we get into the video. But the same thing with supported headstand, but you're going to interlace your fingers, place it behind your head. I'm adding little clips of this as well as me speaking. It's the first time I'm doing this, so bear with me. I don't even know which side the screen's gonna be on, so just look to either side and you should see me doing this. So yeah, same thing there. You're gonna interlace your fingers, place your head into your palms, walk your feet in as far as you can, and then slowly tuck the knees in. Once you feel stable, extend your legs up, and yes, squeeze your core. We'll get into that a little bit next. Tip number two, you do not want to put too much pressure on your precious head. A headstand is called a headstand, but you don't want all the weight on your head. So you want to be making sure that you're really, really pushing through your shoulders. A headstand incorporates a lot of upper body strength and core stability. So if you're doing, whether it's a tripod or a supported, you want to be pushing through your hands, through your forearms against the mat. And just making sure that you're focusing on your breathing, along with just really, really squeezing tight, keeping your spine nice and lengthened the whole time. You'll notice that once you relax your shoulders, you'll start to just put way too much pressure on your head, which is just no bueno. So really, really, really squeeze tight and use all your muscles that you've got. Tip number three, core stability. Core stability is huge. It's a key role in a headstand. You want to make sure you're really, really squeezing your core. You're lengthening your spine nice and tall, because once you relax your core, you're going to just start to arch your back, and it's just going to put a little bit of pressure on your lower back for no reason. So just make sure you're really, really squeezing your core, lifting up through your spine, and just focus on your breath while you're holding that headstand. Tip number 4, if you have a fear of falling over from your headstand, you can always start with the wall. If you're doing a tripod, put your hands on the mat and your head against the wall. Slowly kick your way up into your headstand, and then if you're doing supported headstand, interlace your fingers against the wall, place your head in the palms of your hands, and then kick up into your headstand. This way you will feel reassured that the wall is there to catch you and you won't fall over flat onto your back. However, eventually, once you feel stable, you can start to tiptoe your feet off of the wall and then find your balance there. And then once you feel ready, try to learn it without the wall. All that being said, tip number 5, how to fall out of a headstand properly. Repeat after me. Chin to chest. Chin to chest. Please don't forget that when you're doing your headstand for the first time without a wall. A lot of people are afraid of falling out of their headstand, and honestly the safest way to fall out of it is just tuck your chin into your chest and roll out of it. I teach this to young gymnasts all the time. Anytime you're coming out of some sort of skill, just tuck your chin in and roll. If not, your neck's going to get caught and it's just not fun. Also, another reason why you should tuck your chin into your chest is if not, you're just going to go flat onto your back, which is also not fun. I've personally seen it. I've personally done it. Yeah, just tuck your chin in. You'll really, really gracefully roll out of it, and you won't hurt your neck that way. And if you're scared of trying that for the first time, like trying how to fall out of it yourself, just have someone spot you and purposely fall out of it. So have someone hold your legs in your headstand and then help them kind of guide you into your roll as you tuck your chin into your chest. But yeah, please fall out of it cautiously. So I'm sure I could keep going with these tips. However, this should be enough for basics for you to get started on learning a headstand. So we're going to dive into some drills that you can do and incorporate into your daily practice to help you achieve your headstand. Exercise number 1, dolphin pose to forearm plank. In your dolphin pose, focus on keeping the elbows in line with your wrists and continue pushing through your shoulders. From there, start to walk the feet in as far as you can, close to your elbows with your breath, and start to walk the feet back into a forearm plank, keeping the shoulders in line with your elbows. So you can repeat about 10 sets of these, or just kind of go at your own pace, listen to your body. Exercise number 2, hollow holds. You want to squeeze the arms by your ears with your legs slightly lifted off the mat. Focus on tucking your spine under, keeping your lower back glued to the floor. There should be no gaps in between the lower back and your mat. This is a lot harder than it looks if you do it correctly. Hold for about 2 sets of 30 seconds, or again, go at your own pace. Exercise number 3, hollow rocks. Begin in a hollow body position, similar to the hollow hold. Arms by the ears, legs lifted slightly off your mat with your lower back touching the mat. Begin to rock forward and back, maintaining that hollow body position. Do about 2 sets of 20 of these, or again, listen to your body, go at your own pace. Exercise number 4, plank hold. Maintain a plank hold, keeping your shoulders in line with your wrists and your neck neutral, with your core fully engaged. Try not to stick your head out too far or tuck your chin into the chest, maintaining a nice neutral spine. You can hold this for about 2 sets of 30 seconds, or listen to your body, go at your own pace. If you want to do more, you can add more. If you want to do less, you can do less. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and useful for some of you out there working on your headstands. I just want to say, please don't give up on it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency. But if you're consistent with your practice, I promise you, you will see yourself doing a headstand sometime soon. So if this video was helpful or useful for you, please like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Namaste.